Hello everybody, AB Music here, and welcome back to DA Reacts. So, in this video, I'll be reacting to Memes of Dawn. That's the name of the video. Memes of Dawn. Oh boy. So, this will obviously contain memes based off of Jaws of Dawn, which is a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that Will Ryan did for Iris. It was a massive success. Here we go.
Memes of me!
Yep.
Oh, joy! Hey buddies, it's Will of DAGames, and welcome to Reacting to Memes. Actually, made by my stuff. Let me explain. So if you were completely out of the loop,
I wasn't.
we did a big D&D campaign based off of my original series, Iris. If you don't know Iris, that's my original music.
Yep.
So it's Goliath's Throne's big one-year anniversary, the album that actually at one point made it to the top, which was really cool. And the next album that we're working on, which is codenamed Dawn of the Demetrix, is basically a prequel.
Sorry for the
it's not exactly like a full prequel.
flash.
It's like in the middle of it's like a sandwich. It's the bacon. So throughout that process, we wanted to make some beasts, we wanted to make some warriors, monsters, just big stuff. And as such, it was an instant success. It was probably one of the most thrilling experiences I'd ever made. And wouldn't you know it, people made memes out of it. So I was like, folks, this week I want to do a video on Jaws of Dawn memes we've been receiving. Send us your memes now. And
so I've watched the first two levels. I haven't watched the final one though yet.
One of the most thrilling experiences I'd ever made, and wouldn't you know it, people made memes out of it. So I was like, folks, this week I want to do a video on Jaws of Dawn memes we've been receiving. Send us your memes now. And boy, howdy, there is a lot.
Yep.
So without further ado, let's begin. The Motha Hive at 2.5% health, also the Motha Hive.
So the Motha Hive wasn't at 2.5% health, it was just at 2.5 health, because 2.5% of 3,000 is 75. Trust me, I did the math.
Memes we've been receiving, send us your memes now. And boy, howdy, there is a lot. So without further ado, let's begin. The Motha Hive at 2.5% health, also the Motha Hive. I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Yep.
Okay, so just to summarize, for those of you who never saw it, sorry for the guys who did see it and have to relive the PTSD. At the very end...
I'm sorry I keep on pausing. I just want to explain my own experience with Jaws of Dawn. So, while I haven't seen the third level, I do understand how it ends.
Hive, I'm about to end this man's whole career. Okay, so just to summarize, for those of you who never saw it, sorry for the guys who did see it and have to relive the PTSD. At the very end, there was like one soldier left out of the 20.
Yeah.
And the Motha Hive was at 2.5% health. They didn't quite make it.
Nope.
They went through a game over, and then, obviously I revived them again because I wanted to give them a fighting chance,
Yep.
and obviously they won. So in a way, everybody won. I don't see the complaint. But it became a big thing. The meme number is 2.5%. And now anybody who says 2.5, everybody's like, no, woe is me, woe is me. And I'm just sitting here like, it's only game. Why you have to be mad? What's this? But we're all dead. You're all revived again. Yeah, so going back to the game over, like they all died and I revived them. It means adding some extra lore to it. If you don't know what basically happens in the lore of that bit, I played as Father Tyrant,
Yep.
the leader of all the soldiers and the king of the depths, the place where it all begins. And the Motha Hive is the giant beast that was made for like the final boss. When everybody died, I'd made sure that there was a cutscene where he speaks with the souls of the damned. These are villains that made it through some form of water. I suppose all will be explained later. Anyway, he makes a deal with the damned, revives them, and then there's an extra chance. It's not as if they really needed too much of an extra chance, because like it just took it took the next guy to beat him.
Yeah.
And that's all it's needed. Dad, why did you sacrifice me? I had a Motha Hive to defeat.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so this is a bit of a tragic one. So there's a compromise. It's like, what's the catch to bringing all the soldiers back to life? Well, the souls of the damned basically say when their firstborn comes to life, they're cursed with the idea that once they perish and die, they're tortured in the souls of the damned's place. So it really makes you think about like what compromises were made and what kind of pitchforks you have to against this really bad father. To be fair, he didn't even know it existed at that point. He didn't even know if he was going to have one. So, I mean, there you go. Heal allies, attack the grief worm. Oh my god, yeah, the grief worm. Like, basically, we had a load of stats, and a lot of people chose not to have defense as their boost. So, the grief worm basically is stronger against people with no defense.
Ooh.
Pretty much hurt everyone. And so everybody was like, oh, what do I do? Do I heal allies? Do I heal me? Because I gave people the choice to heal somebody else and not just themselves. I don't know how that would have played out if they'd have just healed themselves alone. I don't know whether that independence might have actually seen them through. The way it played out, we gave them the choice to do teamwork. And, yeah, they had a struggle with that one. Don't sacrifice your son or draw 25. You spell
Oops,
sacrifice.
sorry. I spit on the tablet. Totally my bad. I'm so sorry. Good memes so far, though.
The way it played out, we gave them the choice to do teamwork. And, yeah, they had a struggle with that one. Don't sacrifice your son or draw 25. You spell sacrifice wrong.
Really? Oh, hold on. Sorry.
And, yeah, they had a struggle with that one. Don't sacrifice your son.
Oh, yeah. It should be SACRIFICE. The campaign was 5 hours long, and I'm surprised it took that long. I thought it was going to be over 12 hours long. I did see some of the live stream. That's where I saw some of the campaign. Basically, the campaign, it was really well made. At least the parts I've seen so far.
I'll draw 25. You spell sacrifice wrong. Oh, well, I mean, you gotta be a cynic to be able to get to that point. Your mom preparing soup on a hot day, you're all calm with your wine. I mean, if you're envisioning mom preparing soup on a hot day as the mental disaster that is Mother Hive, I mean, yeah, you're kind of on point. Who makes fucking soup on a hot day? But yeah, that's basically what the beast looks like. If any of you are confused about all of this on YouTube, this is what it's about. Leader of the Damned, do be sure to send us a postcard every once in a while. We'd love to hear more about your boy, Father Tyrant. Will you shut up, man? He was so done with it. Father Tyrant was so done with it, for sure. But I think Father Tyrant knew what he was doing. It's just kind of like that. Because at the beginning, he's like, you horrible creature. He obviously knows that it's kind of a big thing, but like, what a weird compromise.
Yeah.
Why do I have a feeling I know where this is going? Parasitic Yonder exists. Fire arcane users.
Yep.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Yeah, true. So if you didn't know, Parasitic Yonder was level 2 in our big campaign. We had 3 types of arcanes: fire, water, and lightning.
Yep.
And the water and lightning arcanes would have to walk around this darkened place where they have to squish as many paradigm worms as possible. They weren't strong, but they would affect the grief worm later. Whereas the fire arcanes went to another place just outside of the cave to light the gauntlet. So they didn't have to deal with the paradigm worms. They just had to deal with like rolling the dice and seeing if they can get that health up. So yeah, I think I would have felt like that. But obviously the reason why I did that is I knew for a fact that the fire arcanes will suffer eventually, just like all the arcanes would. There's always one way they get suffering, but there's also one way where they get advantages too. What the Legion soldiers thought they'd be, what they actually were.
Exactly. So throughout the campaign, there were some mathematical errors. So the 20 soldiers that were the players, they helped Will, who was the dungeon master, with some of the mathematics.
There's always one way they get suffering, but there's also one way where they get advantages too. What the Legion soldiers thought they'd be, what they actually were. No, you're right. So the Legion soldiers were meant as a backup for, moderation and calculation on some of the movesets. So they were kind of like sort of ways of incorporating them in without making it so fourth wall. I mean, it was a bit weird. And originally they were supposed to be like help in a way, but I decided to remove them, like, before the campaign began, because I'm like, I don't think they're going to need this. I think our Legion soldiers are just going to focus on calculation. And fucking there it is. That's how they want to feel. That's what they become.
Yep.
Just coming out of uni. Father Tyrant sacrificing his firstborn for the revival of his soldiers. A soul for souls. Hey, I mean, it would have been a noble sacrifice. I mean, you don't know what Goliath will go through after this. You have no idea.
Well,
Friendship ended with other soundtracks. Now Irish Joseph Dawn OST is my best friend. No, Genshin Impact, man. I mean, that soundtrack's apparently really nice. I don't know the other soundtrack. I haven't seen anything about it, but Genshin Impact I've heard a little bit. So also, if you didn't know, for Joseph Dawn, I mean, this should be self-explanatory. We made an original soundtrack for the campaign, and wouldn't you know it did really well. People absolutely enjoyed it. As testament to this meme, I'm gonna frame this. Bipolisian breathes. Literally every colony soldier. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson?
Oh, hold up. So I have listened to the Jaws of Dawn soundtrack. It's 11 minutes long.
I haven't seen anything about it, but Genshin Impact I've heard a little bit. So also, if you didn't know, for Jaws of Dawn, I mean, this should be self-explanatory. We made an original soundtrack for the campaign, and wouldn't you know it did really well. People absolutely enjoyed it. As testament to this meme, I'm gonna frame this. Bipolisian breathes. Literally every colony soldier. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Okay, Bipolisian is one of the free beasts at the very beginning. It's this giant tarantula style. Well, it's kind of like a wolf with 8 legs and spider face. It would be a lot better illustrated than spoken, honestly. But the Bipolisian was a spider, and everybody hates spiders, so they just went for the spider.
Coffin dance.
Mother Hive, fuck off, don't you?
So, it was funny that there was an MLP meme here because the Moth Hive did actually remind me of Queen Chrysalis. For some reason. I don't know why, but maybe it's because I'm a huge fan of My Little Pony, and, you know, when I saw the Moth Hive, I'm all like, hey, this is kind of like Queen Chrysalis. I mean, they're both malicious insects. Well, I mean, the Moth Hive is this monster that's created out of a million smaller monsters. A million is just an estimate number. And I mean, Chrysalis was the queen of the changelings, and, you know, they served Chrysalis, and it's hard for me to explain, but I know what I'm saying.
Everybody hates spiders, so they just went for the spider.
Yeah, the Bipolisian was the first to die.
Mother Hive, fuck off. Don't you compare MLP to this. Jesus, fuck you. Tyrant, when he saw Goliath after the battle, realized this is his first spot.
Yeah.
Sweat dropping. Like, what does he have to tell Lady Fate? I mean, did he ever get to tell Fate? Who knows? By the way, Lady Fate is the queen of the depths as well. So Pharaoh Tyrant and Lady Fate. More 2.5s. Colony soldiers will slay the beast, no problem. Mother Hive on 2.5 HP. Oh my god.
By the way, Lady Fate was in New Trash, which is Orion's fiance.
More 2.5s. Colony soldiers will slay the beast, no problem. Mother Hive on 2.5 HP.
Perfect.
Die. Basically what Vermilion about to kill the Mother Hive. I'm gonna do what's called a gamer move.
Exactly.
So Vermilion was one of the names of the soldiers, and Vermilion was the last one standing before the Mother Hive plunged it. So close. Vermilion and Moth. Oh,
yeah.
I mean, that was a last stand right there. It's crazy. Bipolisian exists. Also Bipolisian. My time has come.
Yep.
He just sort of knows what he's getting into.
Yeah.
Shit, that sucks. Mother Hive wins with 2.5 health left. Yay! Father Tyrant revives all.
Oh, that's the mouse clicker. I'm sorry, I thought that was a bug.
Knows what he's getting into. Shit, that sucks. Mother Hive wins with 2.5 health left. Yay! Father Tyrant revives all the soldiers with magic necklace. It's not a necklace, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where the necklace bit came from. The Mother Hive, after defeating all the colony only soldiers with 2.5 health. Just merely a flesh wound. And, like, the weird part is, I mean, the Mother Hive was made up. It's not just like one soul-looking beast. It's like an amalgamation of dark matter particles and insects.
Yeah, that.
Choreographed to make it look like the beast.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's not really like a proper own self. It's
Uh-huh.
the result of millions of things swarming together. But it makes for this really cool approach.
Yeah.
Steel did. It was so cool.
Yep.
Imagine if that's what the Mother Hive looked like.
Oh, hell no.
That's just wrong. Hero or something, I don't know. I never watched that. Oh god, yeah. So Hero was a character.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
In Jaws of Dawn, somebody like in the application list.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get the hang of this new phone.
Hero or something, I don't know. I never watched Jaws of Dawn. Oh god, yeah. So Hero was a character.
I'm gonna fast forward. I mean, go back a little bit.
It's the result of millions of things swarming together. But it makes this really cool approach that Steel did. It was so cool.
Yeah. So close, yet so far away.
Mother Hive looked like. That's just wrong. Hero or something, I don't know. I never watched Jaws of Dawn. Oh god, yeah. So Hero was a character in Jaws of Dawn. Somebody like in the application list got through as Hero. So I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I can say the same thing, Hero or something. I don't know. I've never played Dragon's Quest. Ezekiel marching. Look at him go. Yeah. So like, there was a few people who ended up getting like really high rolls, and he just happened to be one of those. So they ended up making like a small meme out of it. We have to beat the Mother Hive. Had a strategy. Attack at once. Have Amber drink 3 whole potions. Ah, shit. Okay, so, like, there was a lot of activity going on where they were just buffing one person.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that one bit. They were putting all their hope into one person who was, one, a moderator, and two, somebody who took part in the beta testing. So we had a moderator take part in the beta testing because I wanted to show that the beta testing happens, and then I changed the whole strategy around. Like, just flip a few things around, and that's it. Ready for the campaign, so they still go in blind.
Yeah.
So everybody put their faith into this moderator, and I made her suffer. So it grew to the large intoxication of having too many potions in her. It's like having too much medicine. You hallucinate, you sort of go crazy. You overdose, you die. And Amber drank 3 whole potions. Sadly, lost. Get bent, simps.
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Shivers, make a move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Shivers didn't have a mic. I think that's the thing. Shivers, I don't think, had a microphone. Or just, I think it was a BRB case, or the mic was, or the disconnected or something.
Yeah.
I think they died. John dies of ego. Amber dies of potion overdose. Ooh, the choices. It looks like they both happened anyway, so I guess.
Port them both!
So I knew this would happen. Because a lot of them tried to deface the campaign, because it was going to be a canon story, I wanted it to play out in the way the story was going to play out for the viewers. So that's why I did an application process and made sure that that was in there. And I made it so the beasts could sense ego, so they sensed a way of, like, seeing through people's, like, if they were trying to do more than what they actually were, it would sense it and just laugh in its face and just exterminate it. Big backhander. How about it, Goliath egg? I mean, that's definitely not what it looks like. I don't see how anybody could be born with a visor on their eyes. That just makes no sense. But anyway, so the Goliath egg, I'll explain that as well. The whole idea about the campaign was to reveal, like, Goliath's birth origin. So what happens is you beat the Mother Hive, slaps Father Tyrant and Lady Fate, draws blood. That blood merges with the dark matter. Turns out Mother Hive's a surrogate. Its belly glows, an egg comes out, and is weakened. So then everybody has a chance to basically take him too and lock him up. What they reveal is that merged together, that is the Goliath. So the Goliath was born. Everybody wanted to know how the Goliath was born, and I figured, let's not make it the easy way. Let's not make it the whole, like, well, when mommy and daddy love each other very much, they cope with what they've got, I guess. Stay up all night to watch Jaws of Dawn. Help me. Oh my god, yeah, that lasted for like 5 hours. Soldiers exist.
Exactly.
Are they for me?
Yeah, it did last for 5 hours.
Yes. Stay up all night to watch Jaws of Dawn. Help me. Oh my
I
god,
did not do
lasted
that.
For like 5 hours. Soldiers exist. Mother Hive. Are they for me? Yes, I think so. Mother Hive roll 10 Vermilion. Yeah. I think, was that the last roll? I think that was the last roll. Tyrant and Fate after the war. I mean, I'm not going to consider this canon, but let's see. Fear, I have something to tell you. Yes? I kind of signed away our child to some deranged soul so I can revive my army. You serious? Divorce. What? You heard me. Now I understand why guys say to ask the woman for permission before doing anything at all. The thing is about that whole thing, Lady Fate didn't want it either. None of them were planning to have this as a child of their own. I mean, they just got slung by the Mother Hive. Mother Hive just kind of like, here you go, Merry Christmas, I'm out. So, I mean, yeah, it's weird. Will Ryan, Father Tyrant.
Yep.
I did look pimping in Father Tyrant stuff, to be fair. Until the just Oh my god. Yeah, that's a meme. Say psych right now. Yeah, I think everybody. Even I was just like, what the fuck?
Hold on.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a meme. Say psych right
Mother Hive attacks and manages to take down the colony. Father Tyrant, stay psych right now.
now. Yeah, I think everybody. Even I was just like, what the fuck? That was insane. I never expected it to be that. Oh my god. Yeah, say psych right now. Yeah, I think everybody. Even I was just like, what the fuck? That was insane. I never expected it to be that balanced. It was crazy. Who would win? An 8-legged beast that is incredibly dangerous and can kill you in seconds, called the Bipolisian, or some soldiers that hate spiders? I mean,
They spelled Bipolisian wrong.
I never expected it to be that balanced. It was crazy. Who would win? An 8-legged beast that is
It should be Bipolisian.
incredibly dangerous and can kill you in seconds, called the Bipolisian, or some soldiers that hate spiders? I mean, it doesn't take a genius. Spiders are bitches. So I think the soldiers would have taken that. I was honest. I was expecting them to get through at least level 1. Christ. John, jokes in front of Mother Hive. And I took that personally. Did. Hence why I killed you. There you go. Everyone dying. Tyrant bringing them back. Will knowing he has to write more law. Yeah, so the compromise was that, like...
Wait a minute, what?
Did.
I am so sorry I keep on rewinding. I'm trying to understand
bringing
this.
them back. Will knowing he has to write more law. Yeah,
Okay.
so the compromise was that, like, if they won outright and that was it, I didn't have to write any extra law and they just got what they got and it's fine. However, the game over that they got forced me to come up with that conundrum, so now I have to write extra. But you know what? I see a silver lining in that anyway. I believe that we as a team can destroy these beasts and save the depths forever. No potion. No potion. Oh, I guess I die. Chat, Mother Hive. Is this Goliath?
What?
Was that what they were saying? Really?
I guess so.
Was that what they were saying, that was Goliath? Oh my god. I mean, it came from it. We're all gonna survive through this battle. Okay, maybe some of us died, but we'll fight that moth anyway. Then we're all gonna die with a moth at 2.5 health left. We'll get revived, defeat the moth, and kill it, but only after sacrificing Goliath to the Encrypt. Wait, no,
Wait,
hang
what?
on. That doesn't make sense. Sacrificing Goliath to
Wait,
the Encrypt.
what? The Encrypt?
0.5 health left. We'll get revived, defeat the moth, and kill it, but only after sacrificing Goliath to the Encrypt. Wait, no, hang on. That doesn't make sense. Sacrificing Goliath to the Encrypt. That's not what happens. The Mother Hive goes to the Encrypt. You might want to rethink your meme there, son. Roll a 1 and take a break from walking. Roll 15s and 20s to walk forever. I made that fucker walk. How it started, how it's going. Yes.
Yeah. In your trash.
Shitty Mother Hive
Hold
is
on.
born. Or it was born. 15s and 20s have to walk forever. I made that fucker walk. How it started, how it's going.
In new trash.
Yes! Shitty Mother Hive is born! Or it was born. That's actually my concept on the left that I gave to Steel, in which he made it and sort of rejuvenated it, brought it back and everything. To the right. So that was really cool. I mean, obviously the Goliath is just stick insect. 2.5! 2! That's what everybody felt. You know, Mother Hive had some really lucky rolls.
Well, what did he say?
I was looking at the dice. Goliath is just stick insect. 2.5! 2.5! That's what everybody felt. You know, Mother Hive had some really lucky rolls. Even I was flabbergasted. I was looking at the dice and I'm like, what the fuck? No. But hey, hate the dice, not the player. The 3 beasts on level 1, the Grief on level 2, the Mother Hive on level 3 with 2.5 HP. Is like 2.5 HP the new 100% power level? I am once again asking to charge my attack.
Yeah.
Everybody was asking because there was 4 movesets you could have: attack, heal, help, or charge. And charging, just like you add what the dice roll was to your next moveset so you can do more damage. Attacking the main jaw and the Grief. That was the weak point for Grief. Galfront, cha-cha, real smooth. Almost hitting a paradigm. It was like almost. So it was like a cha-cha, real smooth. Father Tyrant, colony soldiers in the death. Father Tyrant's just there like, Oh, really? You're realizing Jaws of Dawn has teasers for Dawn of the Matrix instrumentals. Bear in mind, the album's not finished yet, and a lot of the tracks might actually be replaced, so...
Perhaps.
Oh, really? You're realizing Jaws of Dawn has teasers for Dawn of the Matrix instrumentals. Bear in mind, the album's not finished yet, and a lot of the tracks might actually be replaced, so... You actually don't know. Vermilion rolls a 9. Oh, we're gonna win! The Mother Hive is 2.5 health, and the Mother Hive kills from...
Wait a minute, what?
Replaced, so... You actually don't know. Vermilion rolls a 9. Oh, we're gonna win! The Mother Hive is 2.5 health, and the Mother Hive kills from... The Mother Hive's just laughing. All his individual...
Yup.
You actually don't know. Vermilion rolls a 9. Oh, we're gonna win! The Mother
Just
Hive is 2.5
laughing.
health, and the Mother Hive kills from... The Mother Hive's just laughing. All his individual dark matter particles are sat there like, get wrecked. He's probably thinking about another woman. 2.5. Hey, you got your priorities right. When Gibraltar fell on the Mother Hive's still at 40.5 health, leaving only Vermilion alive. Nah, I didn't teach you. Australian kids walking home after school be like, ooh, DA community, me who didn't watch and not understanding anything that's going on, Jaws of Dawn memes. I mean, you say this, like, we only had that for one day. I wouldn't consider that being a dead horse. And if we're talking about beating dead horses, let's talk about some Team Fortress 2, shall we?
What?
You don't understand me! Mother Hive, 2.5 health, Vermilion's death. Hello! That's great. What if the talisman failed and Tyrant sacrifices first spawn for nothing? Leader of the damned, just... Oh, yeah. Yeah, what if, you know, what if? I killed your soldiers. I'm unstoppable beast. Give up! Makes the deal and revives his soldiers. Understandable. Have a great day.
I'm loving these memes.
Oh, yeah.
Oral
Yeah,
sober.
what if, yeah,
Aww.
what if? I killed your soldiers. I'm unstoppable beast. Give up! Makes the deal and revives his soldiers. Understandable. Have a great day. Oh, God. This one's a video. Father Tyrant, who are you going to attack? Colony
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm unstoppable beast. Give up! Makes the deal and revives his soldiers. Understandable. Have a great day. Oh, God. This one's a video.
Okay.
Father Tyrant, who are you going to attack? Colony soldiers. The giant enemy spider.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened. Well, folks, that was the Jaws of Dawn thing. If you are interested in figuring out more about the Irish stuff, we actually have the campaign live as a public video. We also have the Jaws of Dawn soundtrack free on Bandcamp and on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and on YouTube. And also the single Martha Hive is on YouTube and Spotify. But yeah, if you want to know more about that, then there's all those videos to go around. Anyway, we gotta get going. Thank you so much for all these memes. You've taught me a lot, and it's been very fun. If you like what you saw here, click like and subscribe to your friends and family, maybe your dog. Check out DAGames Official on Twitter for the latest information on music, animations, let's plays, and live streams. And while at DAGames, we just chat all over my work. That's not fun. Anyway, I'll see you guys very soon. Peace out!
Oh, no outro? Well, that was fun. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching these memes. If you like what you saw here, then please like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.